Yo, the circus wasted no time to hit the scene, bro. Like literally, man, they jumped right on the scene right after the season was over. Who are we talking about? We talking about Mike Florio once again, bro. Come on down. You have to take a seat, man. We got to talk to you, brother. Again and again and again. It's like it stinks that he has to be the guy that's on the main media that represents the Minnesota Vikings. And when I say represents the Minnesota Vikings, I mean trying to act like he's a fan, because we don't claim bro, dog. Like, no, he is not part of our fan base. He might say that, but we don't claim him. All right, we don't want him over here. But again, we have to accept his opinions and what he believes in, because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, half of the stuff that comes out of his mouth, man, is just nonsense. You can tell that this guy gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to go on there and make up these stories that just make absolutely no sense. Let's talk about it, man. Mike Florio. There's tension in the relationship between Kevin O'Connell and Vikings ownership, stemming largely from the fact that he didn't get an extension after his second season. Pro Football Talk. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, you really, even the people, right? The Minnesota Vikings fans that may not like Kevin O'Connell, sit back and ask yourself, does Kevin O'Connell really give off those type of vibes that he would be upset that he didn't get an extension after his second season? Does he really seem like that type of guy? I mean, let's just be honest here, man. I want everybody to drop down in the comments the thing that they hate the most about Kevin O'Connell, because I want to see something. I just want to see. And this isn't me sitting here trying to go to bat for Kevin O'Connell and saying that Kevin O'Connell does no wrong and everything he does is perfect. Yes, there's things that I'm going to criticize with him throughout the offseason too. There's things that he can work on. That goes for any coach in the NFL. But when you're talking about a guy that won 13 games with Kirk Cousins and the crew his first year as a rookie head coach, comes back, wins 7 games with no quarterback, you feel me? And if he would have had Kirk Cousins, I'm sure we would have had a double-digit win season that season. Now, would have gone in the playoffs and made a run or anything? I'm going to say no, just based off of evidence, you know what I mean? Especially what we seen a couple days ago on Monday night. But at the end of the day, come on, man. Like, the next year we get Sam Darnold and he wins 14 football games, man, with Sam Darnold, and has Sam Darnold put up these amazing yards. Why would the Wilfs sit back and look at that after everything we've been through as Vikings fans and coaches? And we've had some good coaches, you feel me? But I don't think we've had a coach on the level of Kevin O'Connell where this franchise just feels different. It feels like a breath of fresh air. And we all can agree to that. I remember when Kevin O'Connell had his first press conference and Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, and 99.9% of Vikings fans were saying, damn, bro, this feels good. This feels like a breath of fresh air, a young coach that's motivated. He's going to be innovative, all this, that, and the third. What happened? What happened? He's still doing that. He's still proving it to this day by winning football games. You're always going to be able to find things that you may not like throughout a game here or there, but when we're winning, it cures everything. You know, that's just how this fandom goes. But at the end of the day, Mike Florio, what a clown show this dude puts on. I got to read this, man. He said, here's the question. Will the two sides agree on consequences of a 2-game tailspin? Like, they're holding Kevin O'Connell accountable for losing 2 playoff games. Are you like that? I'm okay if you do feel like that. I mean, at the end of the day, the main goal of all this is winning a Super Bowl. So it makes sense. Like, if you're a fan who's like, listen, I don't care about winning 14 games in the regular season. Like, my goal as a fan is to be able to celebrate with my football team winning a Super Bowl. I get that. I'm with you too. But you got to understand that you still have to put stuff out on the field. You have to have successful seasons to get to that point. Give us hope. Give us hope. You feel me? That's just what it is. And he's been doing that. Yes, he has to correct this playoff thing. I mean, it's a skid right now. 0-2 in the playoffs, and they're not close games either in a way. They're the games where you're getting dominated by better head coaches and it just seems like you're getting out coached. So I understand that frustration. I mean, me and Randy touched on that last night on Purple Parlor. So I'm there with you. I'm there with you. But I just say, as a Vikings fan, is just be careful what you wish for when you're talking about firing Kevin O'Connell. Let's not go that far. And to believe Mike Florio believes that the Wilfs, there's tension, man. Knock it off. You feel me? Knock it. There is no tension there. They love Kevin O'Connell. All the players love Kevin O'Connell. Win, lose, or draw, bro. Kevin O'Connell is a guy that you'll run through a wall for. Let's be real. He said, if the Vikings overplay their hand, O'Connell can say, screw it. And then he can voluntarily coach as a lame duck and make himself available to anyone/everyone in 2026. Again, and this guy claims he's a Vikings fan and he watches Minnesota Vikings football, so on and so forth. Let me ask you guys again. Do you really believe, like, from just what you know of Kevin O'Connell, watching him over the past 3 years, that's what he would do, that he would go into a situation saying, yeah, I'm gonna screw this franchise over. I'm just gonna be a lame. Come on, man. Let's be serious, bro. You gotta be realistic. He just picked this quarterback. Let's be honest. But this is where it gets even more frustrating in a way, but it's funny in a way, man. This is a clown show, circus. He said, beyond money, O'Connell could be looking for more say in the roster construction. I got to stop you right there. Listen, you think Kevin O'Connell doesn't have say in the roster construction? You don't think Kevin O'Connell is able to pick the quarterbacks, pick what offensive lineman he wants? He relies on his team that he put in place. You don't remember, Mike Florio? I remember because I'm a real Vikings fan. You don't remember in 2021? What was the key word? Repeat after me. It is collaboration. He agreed to that. They all signed up for that. Is there a chance that he could have reneged on that and said, hey, the collaboration was good the first 2 years. Now I'm all solo. It's all about me. I want to take full control and I need the keys to the city. That could be, but ask yourself the question. Does Kevin O'Connell come off as that type of guy? Let's be serious, bro. Exactly. All right. He said, for better alignment with the general manager, which him and Kwesi are tight, bro. I mean, Kwesi's a guy it's hard not to like him, bro. Like, him and Kevin O'Connell are a match made in heaven. Now, whether they'll win a Super Bowl together or not, it doesn't matter. Their personalities still go together like goddamn glue, man. Let's just keep it real. For a situation where he'll have more of what he needs to put together a team that can both get to the playoffs and win when the postseason arrives. This is the one thing that I know a lot of our fan base is going to hold his feet to the fire, and that is winning in the postseason, and I get that, okay? But Mike Florio, I think you're way in left field thinking that Kevin O'Connell is leaving this season, reflecting on this season and saying, hey, you know what? I need a little bit more control. I need to be able to do this and do that in the third. I mean, he does a lot. He's the head coach and the offensive coordinator. You don't think that his hands are in the pot picking, when Brian Flores even came in, drafting defensive players, drafting Jordan Addison, going after Sam Darnold when he had other options, but he felt like maybe Sam Darnold's the best out. You don't think that's Kevin O'Connell? You don't think Kevin O'Connell was the one that said, hey, Kwesi, pulled the trigger on JJ McCarthy? You don't think so, bro? Like, let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. This is the thing, man, that's going to be frustrating this offseason is I feel like we're going to have a lot of clown show activities going on and surrounding the Minnesota Vikings, whether that's around Sam Darnold or Kevin O'Connell or even Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. All right? I can see it happening. Y'all let me know how you feel in the comments, man. Mike Florio, once again, another clown show episode. Drop it down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah. Smooth summer. Who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated. Check the percentage.